Hi everyone, my name's Mary Jane and welcome to another TV for Education training session. Don't mind the noise in the background. I'm in Melbourne at the moment, so with all the storms that have just happened, there's a lot of tree cutting going on outside, but we will still continue ahead and have a look at TV for Education. So first of all, your school will have a specific URL that is specific to your school that you've been given in a welcome email. If you're not sure what URL to go to get to TV for Ed, you can ask your school IT person or your librarian, or you can of course email us at support@functionalsolutions.com.au. Let us know the school you're from, your name, and we can resend you your login details. Now, when you first log in, this is most likely the page you will go to. You might also go to the school's collection. Otherwise, you always want to end up on the TV for Ed page. So you can do that by clicking on TV for Education on the shortcuts bar, or by clicking on Menu, Search, TV for Education. Now this is going to bring you to the home page of TV for Ed. So this is going to show you the most recently added programs, anything from LearningTube, which is our premium educational content, documentaries, movies, and our YouTube content below. Now for YouTube, you've got two different categories. One is curated, one is regular YouTube. So curated means that we have gone through the Australian curriculum, found YouTube videos that other schools are using or that we have linked back to the curriculum and said this is actually educational content. So you can browse through there and know that you are getting premium educational content from YouTube. As we all know, there's so much on YouTube that it can be a bit of a dark hole to go into to find something specific for your lesson. But you may have found something on YouTube that we haven't tagged as educational, so that's why we've still left you the YouTube search. So you can go there, pull up a video, and keeping in mind when you use YouTube videos in TV for Ed, we can control tracking, so we can make sure that your students are actually looking at the videos at home, as well as keeping it on a clean screen. So you're not going to have any inappropriate comments showing up around the video. It's just going to be the video like this. So as you can see, the video is just playing with a black background like any of our TV for Ed videos, so it's not going to have anything inappropriate around the video. Now, like our videos, you can pull up the information, you can save it really easy by one click, or you can share it with your students. So literally as easy as anything, you can do everything from one place, whether it's a YouTube video or a TV for Ed video. Now we have access to all free-to-air channels as well as Foxtel channels, every channel, and we put up around 150 new programs each week. So you'll be getting the benefit of requests from all teachers around Australia. As soon as anyone requests something, it'll be made available to you as well. Now by default, it'll be on the home button. You can click on TV for Ed if you only want to search TV for Ed and not YouTube. We also offer lessons, so you can click on lessons and it's going to bring up things. It'll be either resource lists, so it'll be a collection of resources on a particular topic, or lesson plans, or short video clips that have been paired with question and answers. That's all available in the lesson section. Now you can also search just YouTube itself. When you do a search in YouTube, it's going to first show you curated results up the top and then all of YouTube results down the bottom. Now you also have the subject search, so you can click here, run a search, let's say for mental health, so you can click through the subjects to see what's available. And then you also have interest areas here. So as you can see, I've selected secondary and then languages. So whenever I run a search, it's going to show me suggestions based on the topics that I'm interested in. It also means you'll be sent a TV guide. So that'll say, these are the videos that are coming up. You might be interested in them as well. So don't forget to fill in your interest areas. Now, if we go back to the home page, you can also run a search. So by default, it's going to do a keyword search. Now that keyword search, whatever you fill in, so if you fill in looking for Alibrandi, it's going to run a search both of the keywords that you've put in as well as a history of what you've been searching for. So if most of your topics apply to English, it's going to have a look also for anything from the English area attached to the keywords that you've put in as well. Now, of course, you can search for title. In this example, if you were searching for looking for Alibrandi, it's specifically going to look for that movie. You can also search for subject. So that's going to allow you to put in English or literature, and that's going to search for that subject as a whole and show you any resources available. Now, on the programs themselves, the information will pop up and it'll show over the video for about 5 seconds. It'll then disappear as the video continues to play so that you can just continue playing it in the classroom. If you wanted to bring the information back, you just click on that I button and it's going to show you the description. It's going to show you if it's a episode from a series, it's going to show you what number episode, the rating, and any related subjects. Now you've also got a star button. If we click this star, it says this has been added to your items. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for it to buffer, to save, to download. It instantly adds it to my items. And that's your area of saved resources. Now you can also click the share button. That's going to allow you to share a number of ways. So first of all, it's creating a share link on the bottom, and that share link has no restrictions. So you can send this to anyone. As long as they have a login, they'll be able to view it. If you want to set a security on the video, you might go, I only want year 6 and above year levels to be able to watch this. So you set it as 6, and that's automatically regenerated the link for you to share. Now you do have a link expiry button, so this would be appropriate if you were setting an exam on the Friday and you only want your students to be able to access resources up until Thursday. You can set an end date and then reshare that link. Now I just spoke about my items, so we'll have a quick look in the my items area, and as you can see, that lesson is now available as the last added resource. As you can see, I've got lots of resources in this section. That is because you have complete limitless storage of TV4Ed items here. So you will never have to delete items so that you can make room for more. You can just keep adding more and more items. Now here you've got TV4Education and YouTube. That is because you can store both of those videos in this area. Now if I've added a video that I want to delete or a lesson, I can just click the delete button there. If it's something I want to open, I can just click to open it. In this case it's a lesson, and this is a full study guide. Let's have a look what it's on. Future dreaming is a virtual reality experience. So you can actually just open this study guide right from that screen and know that it's always saved in your items. Now, if you need help at any point, you can click on the help button on the top right of the screen. Also, keeping in mind, you can look us up. That's TV4Education or Functional Solutions on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. Have a look for us. Definitely sign up to the groups. We have a lot of people that will be chatting about certain topics. They also will let us know if they want us to do any training areas. So we do these weekly training sessions, and you can get on and suggest a topic and we will make sure that is covered. Now the last thing I'll quickly touch on is in the menu. If you go Smart Classrooms and create a lesson, you can then create a lesson yourself, using any TV for Education resource, any YouTube resource. You can even upload a document or a video. So you just follow the prompts. It's always going to tell you what to do. So example, lesson name, put a simple description in for the lesson, and as you fill in the information, it'll then allow you to go to the next step. So with our lessons, you can put in true or false questions, you can put in fill in the blanks, you can put in a range of different questions that can automatically be marked to check your students' understanding. Alright, so thank you so much for attending this TV for Education training session. If you have any questions, don't forget you can pop them in the panel in the right hand side. Otherwise, we'd love to connect with you on our social media platforms, so please do add us and chat to us there as well. Thanks guys.